All right, pew tubers. Pew, 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 pew. As y'all can tell by the video, I'm about to give y'all a 300 round review update on the PSA Micro Dagger. Let's talk about it, folks. And before we get started, I'll put some shooting videos of me at the range firing the gun. Because, I always see these review videos on YouTube and none of them actually shoot the firearm. So I'll put that at the end of the video. That way y'all can see that, me shooting the gun. Um, so yeah, let's get started into it, man. 300 round review of this bad boy right here. And I have a snap cap in there, dummy round. So you'll see me doing some dry fires. But anyways, yeah, so far, let's start with the bad, I guess. So, the negative, the bad things I found out about this firearm. I see a lot of people complain about the trigger, but that's not a bad to me. I would say so far, I would say maybe the holster availability. I don't really see many companies making holsters for this, and the ones that I do see, they're crazy, like $75, like $80, something like that. I'm like, bro, what? Crazy. So maybe I would consider that a negative. And also, I've had shot 300 rounds through this firearm, and I've had two light primer strikes and one failure to eject. Mind you, the two light primer strikes came from the same ammo type. It was brass ammo. I think it was Magtech. I don't know. I'll upload a video on my shorts. That way y'all could see it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Magtech. So I had two light primer strikes on that ammo, and then I had a failure to eject on some steel case ammo. Mind you, I shot 300 rounds through this firearm just pulling it out of the box. I did not clean it. I did not oil it. I did not grease it. So maybe that has something to do with it as far as the failure to eject. Um, I don't know. I have seen some issues online with this having light primer strikes, but the people who have issues with the light primer strikes, they're usually having them like once or twice every magazine. So that wasn't the case with this. Like I said, I shot 150 rounds one day, one range trip, and another 150 rounds, another range trip. So my first 150 rounds, I had two light primer strikes, and then the second time I went to the range, I had one failure to eject. Mind you, I did not clean the gun or oil it or anything like that. Since then, I have cleaned the gun, I have oiled it. Damn, dropped my snap cap. I cleaned the gun, I oiled it. I don't know if you can really see that, but yeah, this was all dirtied up because, as you know, steel case ammo, it dirties your gun really bad. So I cleaned it up and oiled it. That way it'll be good to go. So back to the negatives. Like I said, the holster availability and then the three failures that I had. Maybe it's due to the ammo. Maybe it's due to me not cleaning the gun. I don't know. We're going to have this gun on the channel for more testing and we'll find out. Other than that, man, I can't really see any negatives other than that about the gun. I really can't. I would be reaching, honestly, if I sat here and try to give y'all some more negatives. But let's jump to the positives. The gun feels really light. I could tell it's going to be easy to carry. Once I find the right holster, it's just going to be really easy to carry. The grip on it is like a full-size grip. You can see there. Shooting it at the range, I shot 150 rounds with no hand fatigue at all. It almost shoots like a full-size gun. It's real slim. Um, the grip texture is really nice. It's real it's aggressive, but it's not too aggressive because I have the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. It's not as aggressive as that, but I mean it's pretty good. It keeps you nice and solid on the grip, where your hand's not going to be moving if you're sweating or whatever the case may be. Yeah, man. So positives also, I mean, it's very modular. Anything you can put on a Glock 43X, you can put on this thing. As far as triggers, barrels, magazines, whatever you want to do, red dots, whatever. So guide rods. So that's awesome. That's another reason why I got it, because as y'all know, my EDC was stolen. So I'm want to replace it with this, and we're gonna be bringing it on the channel for more testing, and we'll figure out if this is gonna end up in the lineup. But yeah, man. So far it's been all positive, really mostly positive for me. I know I'll find a holster. Somebody's gonna make it. I don't want to spend $75, $80 for one. So I might just go check like on eBay and Etsy, because I be getting lucky on those websites with the holsters, and yeah, we'll just go from there. So let me kind of show y'all my target at the range. I also uploaded some videos to my shorts of me shooting this gun for the first time, and y'all can see that on my channel if you go look at my shorts. Um, let me let's pull out my target from the range. As you can see, I'm really shooting to the left. I'm shooting high and to the left on majority of these shots. Even right here, you see it's the same thing. It's to the left, but I started dialing it in just a little bit. I hit a couple on the bullseye. And this one was a different firearm, but it was just these two. This one was at 5 yards, and this one was at 7 yards. But these were pretty much my first shots ever with the gun. So I was kind of just, getting the feel for it, dialing it in. Let's take a look at my headshots on the silhouette. So as you can see, my headshots on the silhouette target, hopefully y'all can see that. This was at 5 yards as well. And they're still kind of to the left. And then as you can see, I started dialing it in just a little bit. Like my first shots were here, and then I just started bringing it in more and more and more. So I obviously still have some work to do with this pistol, and y'all will see that on the channel. Y'all see the progression. So but as far as the grouping is there. It's really just my trigger finger and me getting more practice behind the firearm. So this is the last target I shot at before we called it a day. Mind you, this is a 3.5-inch target here, and you can see I was still shooting it to the left, but then eventually I got it to the bullseye. But yeah, this was all at 5 yards too. This range trip for this firearm, I did it all at self-defense distances between 5 and 7 yards. Now, once I get more comfortable with this gun and I can dial it in, then I'll start reaching out 10, 15 yards and seeing if I can even take it to maybe 20 yards, 25 yards. So yeah, this is pretty much the results of my first range trip here with this firearm. I have been a second time, and I'm still kind of shooting it to the left, but I'm getting better, if that makes any sense. I'm dialing it in just a little bit more, because when I first shot it, it was really bad. So and that's probably really to be honest, that's all on me. I haven't practiced as much as I should have. So I haven't practiced what I preach, you know what I mean? Like, y'all, just things happen in life, man. We get busy with work and everything else. So I haven't been to the range as often, but that's still not an excuse. As you can see, I have a dummy round in here. So when I'm not at the range, I'm practicing dry fire. I'm practicing dry fire. I'm practicing my breathing. So that's really what's gonna get you even a better shooter without actually having range time. You practice at home, and then once you get to the range, you practice with live ammunition. But yeah, that's the review so far. It's been a good firearm to me. I just had those 3 hiccups, which was 2 light primer strikes and then 1 failure to eject. But I don't know. We can chunk that up to the ammo. We can chunk that up to not cleaning the firearm. I don't know, but like I said, this gun is going to be on the channel for more testing, and we'll ultimately see if it's going to enter my EDC rotation or not. Also, I have a red dot for this. I've been having it for a while. I didn't know what gun to stick it on. It's the SIG Romeo 0. I will be putting it on this firearm, but I want to dial it in with the iron sights first. I want to get comfortable shooting the gun first, and then I'll bring the red dot into play on this particular firearm. That's just how I like to do. I like to get comfortable with my guns, shooting them with their iron sights, and then I do the red dots. That's just my personal preference. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, I'll be uploading some shooting at the end, and hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got something out of it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe in the comments down below. Let's talk about it, yo. And yeah, y'all stay blessed, man. Stay safe out there. Stay. Another 10 rounds. That Dagger. Let's go.
I only had 2 on the inside. And the rest of the other ones were. No, those are. Yeah. I had the ones on the top. I went so 1, 2, 6, 7, 8.
Is it me or I can't fucking shoot this damn thing?
I was aiming at this one.
Yeah, man.